set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Third down and 9.
They're going to look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Solomon Thomas in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw. Prescott. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw right side complete to Dotson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Well, that's good for the Eagles.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw here. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
A 42-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the 22-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Ferguson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Flush to his right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. From a yard out. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And this one too low.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 38 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Cowboys are not set to take over on offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a first down. To throw is Prescott. Oh, fighting off the defender. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 7. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Buying time to his left. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Prescott to throw it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Williams going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Prescott now. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Prescott. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks, you tell us, end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Hurts. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Hurts sets up to throw it. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's Prescott. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Prescott. On the move to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Throwing. Prescott. Steps away to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Again to Williams, running right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. To the left side, he's got Sanders. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And his kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter three. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Cowboy.
Here comes Sanders on the toss right. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Cowboys.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Williams out of, and he loses the football a second time.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They run. It's Williams. And he dives forward, and he is going to have the first down with that effort.
Brought down by Zach Bourne. A gain of 3 on the play.
Now Prescott faking it on the end around and looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive in the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
The 17-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit, because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Game offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Still first down.
Well, perhaps the center has a little stage fright here. Let's see if he can do better this time. It's now 1st and 30. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down,
How about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open? And when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Prescott off play action. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
The Cowboys will line up.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up two more. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator, sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Rolling to his left. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Rolling to his right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Dallas Goddard. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
On the counter, here's Williams. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jalen Carter able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So on 4th down, Prescott off and on his Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Cowboys have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. So the problem's really starting to add up now. I mean, they tried a field goal in an effort to get a little bit closer, but the block and return make the situation worse.
I like what you just said there. Just trying to get a little bit closer. I think mentally, that's why they were doing it, because really the 3 wasn't going to do them a whole lot of good, but they feel better about themselves now. They feel exponentially worse.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going deep for Brown. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
He was covered by Kyer Elam.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right. A yard. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That one downfield for Dotson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets gets it down to the 32. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Steps away. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They had the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. Gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it as a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis.